Welcome to Football Bloods TV. I'm Sabesh Manmathan, and today we'll be doing an interesting topic covering the top 6 English Premier League clubs and relate them to the Malaysian politicians. So all you have to do is just go and check out the video. The full video is out in Football Bloods TV YouTube page. Click the subscribe button and enjoy the video. So the first club that comes to my mind is definitely Arsenal FC. So the Gunners actually won a Premier League title so long back. I think that was 2003, and ever since that I don't really see them. I know like they're just dropping, and now like they're not there. They're like not dead all day. Totally gone, missing, not in the radar. Right, so that brings me to Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, who was the 5th Prime Minister of Malaysia, who was equally, you can equate them a bit, and now he's like totally not active in politics and all that, so that's the reason why.
I don't think so.
So the second club that comes to mind is Manchester City. So Manchester City, if you notice, they are now like, you know, the big thing, the biggest club we can say, and all these things are not this season. Yeah, this season just started and they lost the other game. Going back to the previous season and all that, so Manchester City, we know how much they splash the cash, they bring it out and everything, right? So we also know this rumor where they had this transfer ban, and then they were not supposed to buy players, they were supposed to be stripped of their champions once upon, like few years back and everything, but now they just came back, they can buy players up to 100 million Grealish and everything. So this relates me to Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak, who actually a person who has cases and everything, and it seems like he's not guilty and everything. So this is why we relate Manchester City to Dato Sri Najib Tun Razak. Totally up to you to decide whether is he really in that scandal of that 1MDB or is he not, or you know, like because according to the court he's still not proven guilty. So for that reason I try to relate, okay, so Manchester City, maybe they're not guilty as well. So you know, this is how I relate these two.
Kepala bapak engkau.
Let's move to the next one. Next club is actually Manchester City's neighbor, Manchester United. So I'm pretty sure all the United fans are just waiting, what am I going to relate them to, or who am I going to relate them to? I'm going to relate Manchester United to Hishamuddin Hussein.
Siapalah saya ni?
The reason is because Hishamuddin's father, Tun Hussein On, was actually the Prime Minister, and then now, after he's gone, and you know, like after all the era and everything, until today he just cannot be the Prime Minister. And the same thing is happening for Manchester United as well. If you notice, they are trying so hard and somehow they just cannot win the title after Sir Alex Ferguson is gone. The other coincidence that you can say is, just now I related City to Najib Razak, and City is the neighbor of Manchester United. Dato Sri Najib's neighbor is actually Hishamuddin Hussein. Neighbor, did I say? Nah, cousin.
That's even more ridiculous.
We talked about Manchester United. Well, their rival Liverpool FC. So who am I going to relate to Liverpool FC? So the Cops, if we know, they have been in charge there for quite some time in the past, 30 years back, and then now recently they won the title, and then they dropped again. So guess who? Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Yes, he's the one that I'm going to relate to, because Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad was the Prime Minister a few years back. When I relate them to Liverpool, yeah, Liverpool were also Premier League champions for some time up there for so long, and then they just dropped, and then after 30 years they came back. Same thing happened. Tun Dr. Mahathir came back to become the Prime Minister, and then last season they dropped. Same thing happened here. Tun Dr. Mahathir also the Pakatan Harapan just dropped, and they formed yeah. So you already can relate that, yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think I've seen enough.
Now the last one, the most pitiful club and the most pitiful politician of Malaysia. Yeah, so it's Tottenham Hotspur. When I go through this, you already know who I'm going to mention, right? So Spurs have never won a single trophy until today. And I'm relating that to Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, who actually tried so hard, but until today he just cannot become the Prime Minister. So yeah, let's just hope that something just happens lah. They're trying so hard. At least Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim has went up to the Timbalan spot, right? But when you look at that, even Spurs have clinched maximum up to the Champions League final. They just couldn't win. So yeah, you see the relation?
We have a strong, formidable majority. I'm not talking about 4, 5, 6. I'm talking about much more than that.
So this is it. We have come to the end of the show. So I've just related Arsenal FC, Man City FC, Manchester United, Liverpool and Spurs. But I'm still forgetting one club. Do y'all remember? Who else but it's Chelsea FC, the Blues. So you might be thinking, oh my god, who else is related to Chelsea? Chelsea is just there every time. They're just like maintaining that spot and they're always there. Yeah, I agree. But do you know how many times Chelsea have actually changed their managers? So for that reason, Chelsea FC is related to our current country, Malaysia in whole. So Malaysia, we had so many prime ministers. In the past 2 years, we already have like 2 to 3 prime ministers coming in and going out and coming in. Same thing going there. Chelsea keep changing their managers. Come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this small comparison. It's just a fun thing that we can relate to at times, you know, like being a football fan, all this just comes into the head. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do subscribe to Football Bloods TV. I'm Sabesh Manmadan. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.